than 20,000 Wisconsinites have now re-registered to vote after an Ozaukee County judge ruled the Wisconsin Elections Commission has purged hundreds of thousands of voters from the rolls. Now, political reporter Amy Reed shows us how this affects Dane County in particular and why the state Democratic Party is calling it voter suppression.
He's received contributions from 44 billionaires.
Democrats in Wisconsin still have months to decide who they'll back for the party next year. But the state party is encouraging registration efforts now following a ruling this month by an Ozaukee County judge that could push more than 200,000 Wisconsinites off the rolls. The head of the state Democratic Party says he's working to make sure all these voters are accounted for come the next election.
If we get the list of purge voters and we reach out to folks, we text them, we call them, we make sure they know exactly what they need to bring to the polls.
He calls the move voter suppression, especially since it impacts primarily votes in blue counties. In Dane County, there were about 30,000 people who got the letters, about 60% of which in the city of Madison. The conservative group that filed the original complaint says this isn't about partisan politics, saying, quote, for the decision to have any impact other than cleaning up the voter rolls, one would have to know with certainty that those whose registrations have been deactivated cannot, for some reason, re-register and cast a ballot from a current or future address. The Elections Commission urges you to check your registration on myvote.wi.gov to make sure you're in good shape when it comes down to making your choices heard next year.
Any voter in this election has more power to shape human history than almost anyone ever has or ever will, especially in a place like Wisconsin. A handful of voters could make the difference for every human who will ever live again.
In Madison, Amy Reed, News 3 Now.
This ruling is being challenged at the state Supreme Court and in a federal lawsuit. According to its website, the Elections Commission is waiting to hear further direction from the courts and has not removed voters yet.